Hi everyone, it's Brigitte, as you've probably seen from the video. I'm just trying to get set up a bit here. And I even have a special guest. My cat is totally there with me. Actually, it's the one that usually is in there, but just gonna wait a couple minutes to see if there's anybody who's gonna come beside Onyx. I hope I'm the right day and the right time. Oh, I see there's one person. I hope it's not me. So I just came back Sunday, yesterday, at 4 in the morning home from England. So I might be a little bit jet lag and a little bit screw up, but that's okay. So hi everyone. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna play with Puppy Power by Becky. I just love that little set. It's so cute. And I'm also gonna try to do something with magnets. So because I know last month's kit you had magnets in it, and some people don't know how to use them or whatever. If there's anybody here, like I don't see any comments, so I don't know if I don't see them or what's going on. So if Kim, no, I cannot see the comments, Kim. Okay, so I have an issue here. Yay. I'm not sure what's going on, if they changed something or whatnot. So sorry people, like I don't know, I just did the same thing as usual and I can't like I'm on my computer, I'm chatting with Kim on Messenger. Then for some reason I couldn't see my comments, I could see others, not sure why. Right now, like I don't know if there's anybody else there that can send me a comment. Just go ahead, don't worry about it. Okay. Sorry guy. Oh, hi Carol. Good. Oh, okay. So that's good. I can see somebody's comment. Okay, thank you, Kim. So once again, working with Puppy Power, super cute kit. I was hoping to get comments from Kim because, like, I know the stem set is really about her puppies. Oh, Carol, can you see Kim's comments? So anyway, while I'm waiting for an answer here, so like I'm so sorry everybody about that. I know it's a big kerfuffle right now. Like I should really, yeah, you can. Okay, awesome. I just can't see Kim for some reason. I don't know why. So okay. Anyway, let's get started. So I have I can't remember what size of magnet it is. Like I have a little box and I have like pile of them that like I got on Amazon and stuff like that. So we'll just go with that. So what you need, or anyway, with what I'm gonna do, what I need is basically you need a tab to pull your little dog on it, and I double it up so I can put the magnet in between, so it's confined, like it won't go anywhere for sure. And the same thing with the little doggy. You're gonna need 2 of them. I don't always do it, but when I think about it, I do. So I was practicing just before going online because like there's bunch of different kinds of like Chihuahua, and I didn't know that. So I was trying different colors. So if you want to like put down which one you would prefer, just go ahead and I'll do that. But I just like practice with this one, and you basically stick the magnet in between, so the same thing as the tab, so it doesn't come apart. So what we're gonna start though at first, because I want it to dry, is we're gonna start with the background. Oh, thank you, Carol. And I want to use Paw Prints 2 to do it the stencil. So I already have like my metallic sheet under. And a bunch of cat hair. Like I came back, yeah, like I say, just yesterday from London, and my cats miss me like crazy, so they're always like around. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to do something like that. The little dog, so sorry there, is like walking, and there's paw prints like kind of under. So I want to make a band of that. So what I'm using is like low tack masking tape, like for painter and stuff like that. And obviously I didn't cut it long enough, but that's what happened when I'm like stressed. And you can measure so it's actually straight instead of just eyeballing it like I'm doing right now, which might not be the greatest idea. Hi, Melanie. Hey, the only one I can't see is Kim. Hi, Jennifer. So I just want like the paw prints on this way, like between those two lines, and I want to put it this way. Just because it's like he's walking that way. Anyway, that's my theory. So, and I'm gonna use, like, I know that's the puppies are last month's release, but I want to use the new Alluring Amethyst, the new color of this month that just was released. Oh, crafting community. I'm trying to use my Kike. Yeah. I can see those comments, Kim. So, Alluring Amethyst. My favorite color is purple, so... but Carol... Yeah, Carol could see your comments, Kim. I just couldn't. So, I just gonna go, like, lightly. I don't want it super dark, because I want the puppy to be, like, the main attraction. So, I usually, when I go with... oh, my God. With, like, the brush like that... I just like lightly go on it. I know, really, I'm very bad. And I like kind of like smoosh it on the side, so I don't have a big line right away. And it's just like a softer look like that. Maybe I should put a little bit more though. You've been banned, yeah, really, eh? Oh my gosh. So, like my trip, yeah, ban in your own group. That's the funniest thing ever. So I came back, like I say, from the UK yesterday. To go there, it was awesome. Like barely any delay or anything. Like it was super fast and everything. Coming back was a bit of a nightmare. But I was the lucky winner of a free COVID test, like the random thing. So today, that's what I was doing this afternoon. Getting my brain pick. And so, yay, lots of fun. My husband was fine though. I had a wonderful time. It was awesome. I tried to like share the release. It was a little bit hard because we were actually on a cruise. So me and 3,000 of my closest friends were trying to be on the same Wi-Fi. So that wasn't I mean, obviously the internet was like, yeah, you didn't meet the center. Yeah, Melanie, you're right. So like I say, just a little bit of color, not much, right? So that was Paw Prints 2. And right now. Let's cross my finger that I don't rip the paper. Ah, that's good. One. Oops. Like when you do stuff like that, you can always put dots and hide what you did. There you go. I know, and it's awesome. And if you don't put like full on, it's really light, and otherwise it's like that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna remove the tape in the back there. And what I'm gonna do is I want to show you, like I have like a lot of my my cards that I make. I have like spotty background with spray, so I just wanted to show you how I do it. Like it's really not long to do. So I have, it's really pretty, a gross box, but that's why I do my spray. And I picked a few colors, like right here, of sprays, and shake, shake, shake. And sorry, a lot of the colors, like not the colors, but the spray nozzle, they get clogged. So what I do is actually unscrew the top, and I just like lightly, whoops, missed it. And my phone is not liking that for zooming, not zooming, but focus. So I want to do like turquoise and purple, because I picked my dots already. So just like lightly removing the cat hair. And the last one you might recognize, it's actually from the last, sorry about the noise, the last add-on. It's like the shimmer spray. Cat hair is free. Yeah, I know, really. Mary Pat, like it was out of necessity that I did the, like just dropping the dots, like that. And like that, I don't have to clean the nozzle, which never work, and they still clog anyway. So I'm gonna remove this, my gross box, out of the way. I do airbrush of like plastic figurine also. And let's put some stickles around the edge, because if we don't have stickles, I know those shimmer spray are awesome, Kim. Yeah, if there's no stickles, it's like the card is not complete. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna be careful to not put my fingers, because some of them, oh, that's not bad, are not dry. And if I put, I'll just go a little bit closer if I can. Oh, great. Did Facebook change in, okay, here we go. Did Facebook change in the last 2 weeks? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So if you put it really thin, it should be ready by the time I'm finished coloring the image. And I mean, that's not very big, so it shouldn't take very long. So again, I know I do it every time, but hi, Margaret. You just put it on the edge of the paper, like the thickness of it, and you squeeze gently, and then you go down just like that. And there's just a couple of spots that didn't go, so I just go back. And then you do that with all of them. And I don't know if I went, like, I got older over the ship, but it just seemed my glasses, like I need more or something. And God. Okay, so that's the background piece. So really, like, nothing to it. It didn't take very long. Sorry, I'm making lots of noise. And what I'm gonna do is actually gonna put it somewhere else, so I don't put my fingers in it. Here we go. So, little puppy here. I try and fudge it up every time you can look so easy. I had a little bit of cards with the stickles around it. So what color would you like the puppy, the Chihuahua? So I'll just wait. I use, like, those are Post-it and they're sticky all the way. Oh, nice, Mary Pat. That's awesome. So like I cut it with the Scan and Cut, but I discovered that if I color it and then I cut it, the Scan and Cut doesn't like that at all because I do a lot of no line coloring. So if I cut it first, then color it after, it's easier, but then like you have to hold it, so it's easier to put it there. That's a trick from Patty. So yeah, anybody preference on the little Chihuahua? I think they're Chihuahua, right? And I was going to do Copic because I know like most people do Copic. Anybody? Like I know with the cards that I made at the release, like I did them, I think they were like kind of like a reddish brown here, and like the middle was white. And like this one, I went online and I just looked at different colors for Chihuahua. So any preference? No? Okay. I'll just browns, like all brown or brown with the like the white in the middle. Yes, they're long-haired Chihuahua. Okay, awesome. So I'll do like the one with like the white in the middle and the brown, like brown reddish. Is that okay? More tan than brown, so lighter. Okay. To me it doesn't matter. Well, I'll do like the light color in the middle, little like. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use W3, 1, and 0. I just like with animals and stuff like that to use W's instead of like the cool gray. I prefer doing the warm gray, just because to me like cool gray is like not unnatural but very like harsher and stuff. So with that, it I don't know, it has more natural feeling, more red than brown, reddish brown. Okay. W1, and I think I'll go in a bit more if I can do it. Oh, here we go. Okay, so that should be good. So I'm just doing like the white part here. And obviously I was forgetting what I was doing, so I put too much gray, but that's okay. And whoops, 00. Because even if you do white, you still have to put some color, because otherwise it's going to be flat, very, very flat. So, and just going to put it a little bit darker at the top and at the bottom to give it some roundness. So for the ears, oh my gosh, like I shouldn't have lost my English going on vacation. Like I was in England, so I was speaking English the whole time. Just for his ears, I'm gonna start with E97. But I learned like, oops, oh merde, sorry. Yeah, I'll fix that. So E97, and I'm gonna go R20. Here we go. Just and I'm gonna finish with that's just a colorless blender, just to make it like really light at the edge. And I'm gonna kind of erase my mistake here. So colorless blender, It's gonna be noisy a bit, just and I'm gonna have to remove them from the sticky note. So like it's not too bad because there's nothing else, so I just flood it with the colorless blender. And if I leave it like that, it's gonna come back to me. So what I'm gonna do is I take my heat gun and I dry it. Whoops. And see, like it came back a little bit there. So you do that again, and usually 2-3 times, and the color is gone. A little bit more. So just want to show you. Oops, just have to like that, and all the color is in the back. But if you don't dry it, it just seems like it want to stretch. Whoops, here we go, a little dude there. Okay, so let's do his other ear, trying not to drop my markers here. So that's E97 again. And I'm gonna do the same thing as the other ear, so R20, and there we go. And finish with the colorless blender. Just like that. So his ears are done, the white part is done. And what we're gonna do is, like the reddish brown is a bit like this one I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna use E17, E13, and E11. They would be actually darker skin color. So, but I think it's really nice for a tan with a little bit of red. So that's what I do. I just have to uncap all my pen. And I start with dark. That's just the way I do it. But you can do it any which way you want. If you want it to be more like furry, you have to flick. And flicking, you can either, I just use the paper here. You can do it, like obviously you can do it from the top down, or you can do it from the down up. Just practice on a piece of scrap paper till you know which one is better for you. And then just flip your paper as you do it. It's the easiest way to do it. And practice to get like as fine line as you can. So just gonna put that aside. And I tried, like I practiced on this little guy to kind of follow like the fur line. And don't put them all the same length because it just looks funny. Nobody is like the same as fur, like the same length. It just looks unnatural. So I'm saying that, and I'm putting them all the same size. And right now I have this sticky note just sticking to my fingers. Whoa. Just like that. And what I do is like, usually I would do just like the head and then blend the other color in. But when I'm doing hair or fur, I do not blend. So I don't care if it dries in between. So under his neck, it would definitely be darker, right? Because like there's some shadow. And like that little leg. Hi, Naomi. Okay, awesome. just gonna, like, it's gonna be darker because those two legs are like behind her. I guess you can't really see that. So I'm gonna do little flicks at the bottom of the paws and on his belly, just like that. How are you, Kim? So that was E17, that's E13. So basically just like extending what I did earlier, like with the previous color. And I hope I don't make you sick, like turning my little like paper around like that. Oh, and I have my kitty is miss me like crazy. Hello, Chewy. So they can be like really far from me. So I have the first one earlier and now it's the second one. Like I had to, like I was mentioning before, I had to do the COVID testing because of like the random testing, and I got like a lucky, I got lucky enough to be picked. Yay, me. Anyway, so I was trying to do, like I was waiting in queue to do the online thing. Yes, Chewy. And like I had one cat right here running around in front of the camera and the other one was meowing. Yeah, it was like fun time in the house there. And with the lightest color is gonna be E11. It's usually my darkest, almost darkest color in the skin. But I kind of like the colors. I don't know about you. Like for 10, I don't know if it's too dark for, I think it is too dark for your dogs, eh, Kim? But the people asking for brown or reddish brown, I don't know if that hits the spot or not. Whoops. And I put some, oh my gosh, I'm a mess today. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fix it here. Hopefully it won't come back. So it's great. Yeah, my girls are more blonde. Okay. That's what I thought. I didn't see them in person. I saw them like photos and stuff. I'm just adding, like, that's E17, just adding some more color. Thank you, Margaret. And E13. I just don't like how it looks like a line here, so just like blending it. It's just like, so those two legs are going to be more in shadows because they're behind. So let's do that. And again, E11, just going back. There we go. So it wasn't very long, or she wasn't very long to draw. The only thing is I'm taking a multi-liner to pop his eyes. And I'm gonna do the same with his nose and his mouth. Just like that. And I like to put a little bit of like a dot, a white dot. That's a Posca, whatever, like gel pen works the same. And just put it there. So that's the little puppy. So hopefully, let's cross our finger that the stickle is dry. I don't know if I was long enough coloring this. So 2 little guys there. And like I say, you only need to like color the one for, it's just so like I can sandwich the magnet in it. It's the only reason I have 2, and I figure I give you the choice. So let's go check on the stickles. Shoot. Okay, it's not completely dry. So what I'm gonna do is, because it's not that far off, first of all, I'm gonna zoom you out if I can. Oh my god. Here we go. Okay. It's gonna be noisy a bit. Again, I'm just gonna use the heat gun for to dry the stickles. Sorry about the noise. Like I thought about doing it before, like the for the stickles, but I wanted to show you the Copic color combo of the darker puppy. Actually, the tan is exactly the same color, and the for the dark part is I use W7, W5, W3. So it's very little colors. And what I did also is in the ears, added a little bit, because I always leave a little bit of white in my lines. I added a little bit of R20 just to give it a little bit of like a peachy color a bit in his ears. And that's what I did for the other puppy. So now it's dry. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna think about what I'm doing before scoring up, first of all, because that's a lot what I do. So basically what I want to do, see how cute he's gonna be? Sorry. Okay. I'm just gonna move my Copics out of the way. I'm gonna like stick this to like the no problem, Margaret. To the other paper. Oh my gosh. Dat zo'n effet. Okay. There we go. And now what you want to do is like, just like every time I do one of those things, like something interactive or something like that, do it like dry, like a dry fit before, just to make sure it works. That's the easiest way, honestly. So what I want to do is I have my, like, that's basically where it's gonna slide. So, and it's about the same, like, I'm gonna make him slide on top, like he's gonna be like kind of halfway in the middle there. So I'm gonna do the bend a bit higher so I can have the magnet in the middle of him. Cloak of invisibility. Poor Kim. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to do a channel. I'm not sure if I'm using the right word, but so that the paper can slide in between and it's not like too loose and or whatever. So what I'm gonna do is I'm using that little roll of foam tape. I got it on Amazon. It's huge. And what I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna mark it in the back, because that bugs me. Oh my gosh. Like I'm looking where my band is here of paw print, and I'm just writing it down on the other side. And I know I want it a bit higher, so I'm probably gonna go like that. Again, I should use a ruler, like, so it's straight, just like the tape. So basically, I'm gonna put tape on both sides of it so that the pull-out piece doesn't move. And that tape is kind of really sticky. And before doing that, I'm gonna try to be bright, and because I know I won't be able, I'm pulling from this side because the puppy's gonna obviously walk like doo, 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 that way. Okay, thanks. So I'm gonna pull, like cut a little bit there. And I want to keep that part. So keep this. And now I'm gonna stick that. And actually, I'm gonna have to do it like that. And I'm gonna put my line again. So it's the second one, not the first one. You can give yourself a little bit of wiggle room, but not too much. And what you can use is, I like have that little like embossing body, little pouch, whatever. I should have done that at first, but you just put it on the inside of the foam tape so it doesn't stick to your paper, because that's a drag. So you can see it goes through and with very little room, so that's perfect. What you want to do though is put a stop at the end, because you don't want it coming off that way. So just put a little like foam tape here. And again, the powder there, you could use, like, if you don't have that, you can use a baby powder too. And I'm just gonna like put a band there, just like so when I stick it, it's all the same height. There we go. Just a couple more pieces here. Okay, and before gluing all of that down, let's check again, right? Because we want to put that like this with that at the end. And we can actually check where we cut this piece off. So, so I'm just gonna cut that on the line I put. And remember, like that piece I told you, like, not to throw away. What I do is I just glue it there. So like that, when you put it back, like it's like hidden or something. So that's what I'm gonna do. Whoops. Right here. Whoops. There we go, like that. So now with the magnets, there's polarization. I know I'm not saying it like greatest way or anything, but you want to make sure that they don't repel each other. So the easiest way I find is actually to mark them. You put the first one and then the second one you mark. So I'm just gonna use like I think they're 5mm. I'm not too sure. And I think it's just gonna be a bit easier for you to see maybe. So I have like 2 magnets in here, like they're just really thin, so it's hard to see. So what I'm gonna do is, oh, and it's sticking to my sheet right here. I'm gonna put it in between like those 2 pieces of paper. And like the reason I double it up is because I don't want it to go all wonky on me. So when you double it up, it's just more solid. That's the only reason. You can totally do like single, it's fine too. So, and I want it like towards the end. So I just gonna glue my magnet here. Gosh, okay. It's right here. And then I'm just gonna glue the 2 parts together, or tape it to my work table. Oops. And try not to have like glue sticking out, because like you can have an issue with it sticking inside the card. And like that. And I put extra like oh, I'm totally out of frame, sorry there. I put extra tape right here, so when I put it, I sandwich it, it really sticks. So make sure that that's at the right spot. Oops. Ah, sorry. I didn't line them up. There we go. Let's start that again. Okay. So it's gonna go like that. So what we want to do is, I have my second, again, out of frame, sorry. There we go, okay. So that's like that. I want to just snap my, and I know that I want that to be on top, so I just mark it like that. So it's going to be sandwich. Oh, did we decide which one we're putting on top? I think this one is cuter though. So it's going to be in between those 2. So I'm going to put him towards the bottom. I hope I make sense. So basically, I'm going to put tape over all that little spot, because like I'm going to glue it to the other one. And when I say glue, I know it's not glue, it's tape, but okay. And again. Okay, thanks, Carol. And I'm so sorry, I'm out of frame again. So I'll put again tape where the magnet is so it sticks from both sides. Thanks, Jennifer. You're all very nice and generous. And he's even gonna have like a little bit of dimension because of the magnet in between. He has like a little like tummy or something. Can you see? Tummy, tummy. Sorry. And now you have a little pup. And when you put only one magnet, it oh gosh, cat hair on a dog. He's gonna have a tendency to kind of wobble, like move around a bit. If you put two magnets, it's gonna be really stable, but I think sometimes it's kind of fun to see them like go wonky. So we know it works, like dry fit like that. So we still have to put it on this piece. So the hardest part, honestly, like is when you put it here to actually put it straight, to me anyway, because usually I use like this to glue everything. Thanks, Margaret. And I know I can take it off if I want, but with those, puppies wobble when they walk. Sure, I know one of my cats does. So with like those, I know I have one shot and that's it. It's worse when you're doing shaker cards because usually you have like acetate and the static and everything. Sorry, like I got my nails done for the cruise and I'm not used to the thickness of it. Okay, so best way is to actually stand up. I probably already said that, so you can really see. Okay, it's not exactly totally center, but good enough. Then you put it down, put your puppy, and I'm just gonna remove like the metal sheet in the bottom. Oh, and I tape my, I'm totally taped my thing here. Okay, you see not much except like okay, I had that under, so but with magnet it might not be the greatest thing. Okay, now we can see it, and let's open the card and you just go. Ooh. Oh no, I fell. Okay, and what we can do, which I should have done, is I'm gonna remove this because it's really hard to grab. So I'm gonna actually punch this part too. Should have done it like earlier, but I didn't. So there we go. Thank you, Margaret. He's a trickster. Yes, he is. Okay. Now you just have to put it in between. Okay. There we go. So now it's easier like to grab. If he runs, okay. And when it's closed, like it shows a bit, but not much. So that part though, you can like throw away. And I just wanted to finish like with dots. And what I want to do also is, because I'm actually not that bad in timing, I think. Thanks, Carol. Thanks, everybody. I'm just gonna put him aside. I'm gonna stamp a sentiment, but I want to do it on the same color, like purple, like the dark purple. So I'm gonna emboss in white. So I'm just. Do you have a preference for the sentiment? Well, like I set up, I'll put it there so you can see a bit. Thanks, Jennifer. I'm just opening like my embossing powder bottle and all of that. Sorry, like I know there's a lot of noise in the background there. And I keep like my paper, like all my cardstock, and like the big pieces are in drawers, but the little one I put it in an envelope, so I have all the little pieces. So I just take what I need, basically. That's big enough. It's your birthday? Okay. Let's party. And let's check if it's big enough. Yeah. Hey, everybody's thinking about the party one. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is, I know that it, like I'm putting embossing powder there because I know my white does stick. So organize how, well actually I'm not that bad, except for the cat hair. It's not too bad. Okay. So funny, everybody wanted that one. So I'm just using a Versamark, and again out of frame. I don't know if it, because I have a hard time with my my stand for my cell phone. So awesome. So then I just zoomed in, maybe, yeah. Again with the heat gun, I know. Hey, yoy. Okay. There we go. And let's just clean this. Oh, good. I was worried. Well, it's funny because I use like the camera of my phone, but I use the sound from my computer, and my computer, like the screen obviously is further away. So okay. Little pup here. And I'm just gonna trim like the edges because it just has like too much, it's too fat. And I would put stickles around it. I'm gonna put it after because I like obviously won't have time to dry it like right now. Okay. Always put stickles. So like I'll put it here because like the dog is here when you start. So like that. And finishing touch, crafty dots. Well, I used those ones. So first of all, we're gonna put some where the paper teared at the beginning, because that's driving me bananas. So with the cat hair too, obviously. So there we go. So hit that, and I like putting 3 dots like in a row. Like 3 different sizes. Sorry, like... Oh, really, Carol? Oh, that's so nice. And I usually don't stick them down right away, the crafty dot, till I know they're at the spot I want them. Like, I usually put the first one down, the big one, and that's it. The other ones, like, move till I'm happy. And I know it's just dots, but I like them to be a certain way. Anyway, there you go. So, just a little bit. Here's the little card, and like I said, just gonna add like stickles around. So I don't know if you have any questions or whatnot, but yeah, just Willy. Ooh. Thanks, Kim. Thanks, Carol. Thanks, Margaret. Thanks, everybody. So that's it. I hope you liked it. So I'll see you another time. Bye.